Hey guys, I know, oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you guys again. I have been gone, I think like 3 months. Yeah, so I decided that my first video back, I should do a get ready with me life update. So if you would like to hang out with me for the next like probably 45 minutes or so, please keep watching. And I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I bleached my own hair. Who am I? I only bleached like this part, like all of my bangs, and then I just like separated the whole front and bleached it, and although it looks good now, it did not look that great the first like 2 days. One, I don't know what I'm doing. Two, I didn't know Sally's delivers to your house for free. At least mine does, so I mean, that could get me in trouble. But yeah, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, I really want my hair to be blonder in the front, but I'm trying to grow it out. That's why I only bleached the front. This is old, like this color back here. And I wanted like the best of both worlds. So I was like, okay, I really like how my skin and my face looks when the hair around my face is really blonde, and I don't really care about the back as long as I have like a little bit of blonde in the front. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it myself. And I think I gave myself like bleach ammonia poisoning there for a minute, because I bleached it the first day and I didn't leave it on long enough so it was orange. So I waited 24 hours and then the next day I put all the bleach on, and the ammonia, oh gosh, like I don't even know what it is, like the stuff that you put in with the bleach. I did that the second day and it was so potent that it like took my breath away, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not smart, this is not smart. Well, anyway, so then I had like 2 different tones of blonde going on, and I bought 2 different shades of toner. I bought like an icy white and then a light blonde to mix, because I kind of wanted like a white yellow blonde, like a beige blonde, and I saw this TikTok and that's what this girl did, and that's the color I wanted, so that's what I did. But yeah, I had 2 different colors of blonde, like from here down was like a white blonde and then here up was yellow, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I googled it and then I busted out some dish soap and it actually turned everything the same color blonde. So I'm like, okay, so should I do this again? Or should I just be like, okay, thank goodness it turned out this time, and like I should get it professionally done from here on out. So yeah, but I'm pretty proud of myself, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back so that way I don't sit here and just ramble the whole time. Oh, and I also like bleached like super close to my scalp, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but I did because I like the look of it. So let me put my hair back, because I know I'll just sit here and ramble and then I won't put any makeup on. Guys, I've only done my makeup like 3 times in the last like 3 months. Like, no joke, it's been crazy. We're gonna take it back a little bit. I want some glow. So I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This is a really good dupe for the Becca Backlight Primer, if you guys remember that. Which, I think last time, did I tell you guys that Becca is no more? I think I did tell you guys that. So I'm gonna put this on. I also still need to do like a makeup declutter. I haven't done that. I did self-tan a couple of days ago with this tanner. It's called Tanned AF by B-Tan. I got it at Walmart. I think it was like 10-15 bucks. You guys, it is so good. Like the tan, like whatever is in that is like magic. It will literally last me over a week. It's crazy. I usually use Loving Tan, so for me to step out of the box is like a big deal. So I'm putting a little bit of the Laura Mercier Spackle under makeup primer hydrating stuff that I always use. It looks like this because my skin is dry, because I put the self tanner on my face. I know a lot of people don't, but I don't like it when my face is like super pale, my body is tan. So my face gets really dry, but to me it's kind of like a win-lose. But yeah, it's like really good. I use the darkest one. I can't remember what the actual name of it's called, but it's like the darkest one that you could buy from B-Tan at Walmart, and it is amazing. I'll probably forever buy it. Although I did see that Loving Tan came out with a platinum color. It's supposed to be darker than the ultra dark, so I kind of want to try that too, but this is such a good like go-to and a cheap, and I can get it from Walmart. So for foundation, I don't really know if I have something dark enough. I was thinking about doing this, but it doesn't look dark enough, but I think I can just like make it darker with some bronzer maybe. what shade is this? This is W4 Warm. It doesn't look, let's just do it. So I'm going to put this L'Oreal True Match Lumion. It's like my favorite foundation all over again. I started using it a while back and I was like, why did I ever stop using this? Okay, yeah, it's not. Yeah, we're just going to have to like bronze up some. So I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender. I'm probably going to be all over the place because like I said, I haven't really been doing my makeup, so I'm kind of lost. Yeah, so let's talk. I just took a break. I feel like I was feeling really, I've been doing social media like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like all of that. I feel like I've been doing it for like 10 years and like I just got to the point where I was like, oh my gosh, I just got really overwhelmed. And Harley, she's almost 2.5 now and she is a handful. So I was like feeling super overwhelmed. I was like, all right, I've got, something has to give. So I've kind of given Instagram a little bit of a break, and you know, YouTube obviously was my biggest break for me. I haven't posted since December for Vlogmas. I just took a break and then I couldn't get motivated, if I'm being honest. And then I was talking to Frank and I was like, I think Harley needs to go to daycare because like, I'm telling you, like, she's the most needy baby. Like, if you guys don't know, I also have a 16-year-old now. He just turned 16 on March 1st. He was the easiest baby toddler there was. Like, he would just sit there and hang out. He never complained. He wasn't needy. He just chilled the whole time. And Harley's like the complete opposite. She wants your full attention 24/7 and it's exhausting. So I was talking to Frank and I was like, I think she's got to go to daycare. Like, Jaden didn't go to daycare because I had family that helped me out with him when I worked and stuff back in Kansas, so he didn't have to go to daycare. So I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it because you always hear those horror stories, you know. So we finally got her into daycare. She started March 1st, so this is her 3rd week. She's just now getting used to it. She's never been away from us ever, and when she's around like family members, she still is like, don't touch me, you know, because she only sees me, Frank, and Jaden all the time. So the first week was really hard, probably more hard for us than it was for her, but she seems to like it now. But when we go to pick her up, she's like ready. It's like, I feel like as soon as it hits, because she goes from 8 to 5 Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Eventually we want her to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but they don't have room on Wednesdays right now. So eventually that's the plan that we want her, the schedule we want her to be on. But the first week she went, we only had her go from 8 to noon just to get used to it, you know, because like I said, she's never been around anybody besides us. And hopefully this turns out good because I kind of forgot how to do my own makeup. I want to use this Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. It's in the shade Light. My stopper like fell out, so it's like super messy. So she went from 8 to 12 the first week because we didn't want her gone, you know, like 9 hours a day, and she's never been away. So we did that the first week and she cried every single time. She cried the whole time she was there. She was just like not having it. Week 2, she started going 8 to 5 and she was still crying. We'd drop her off in the morning and she, like, when you pick her up, she like looks at you like frantic, kind of like frantic, excited, overwhelmed, just like happy to see you with like kind of like terror in her eyes. So I feel bad. She's gotten better, let me tell you, but yeah, it was hard, but I'm finally starting to get a little bit of my sanity back, it seems like. So yeah, it's been a lot, but I figured, okay, now that I feel like she is getting well adjusted well to daycare, I can finally like sit down and film and stuff, because the first week I planned on filming and I had like severe anxiety for her, so I was like, I can't even calm down because I don't know if she's like freaking out, and I kept thinking about her 24/7, you know. The second week I got sick and I couldn't tell if I'm stuffed up and sick from like the bleach or I just have a head cold. It's like all like right here, right? Like I don't feel sick in my chest or anything, but I feel like congested a little bit. I think you guys could probably hear it. It's starting to go away, but that was last week. So the second week I was like, oh, I'm gonna film, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then I didn't because I feel like it would be annoying to listen to me talk. So I'm going to do a little cream contour. This is the Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Call Me Maple. I use this shade when I have a tan or a self-tan. So I'm here now. I wasn't going to, we'll just do this. I'm scared to put too much bronzer on my head, on my forehead, because I don't want it to get into my hairline. So yeah, this is the week that I'm filming. So my plan is to go back to posting maybe like 3 videos a week. So, because I can film, well, I'm still doing the fit modeling for Patagonia, and that's usually on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So I'm gonna try to film the days that I'm not working, so that way I could get at least 1 video up for you guys per week, and then maybe 2 or 3 if I'm like really like getting ish done, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let that set and work on my brows. I've been getting my brows laminated. So they've been darker, which I believe I showed you guys during Vlogmas. I haven't gotten them laminated or touched or anything since like February, so the beginning of February. But I did buy some at-home beard dye that I found off Amazon. Remember when everybody was doing that during quarantine? So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna try it because I really liked the look of dark brows on me. So I figured I would just dye them again. This is a ColourPop brow pencil. I'm just kind of filling them in. This is in the shade Black and Brown. Oh, that actually didn't turn out too bad. I was scared for a second. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be back posting videos on here again. So what else is there? I was going through my pictures on my phone right before I sat down so I could just give you guys like a life update. But really, there's not really anything new. Well, there is a big thing new. I'm about to tell you in a second. But I'm still working Patagonia. I'm still doing the fit modeling for them. They finally lifted the mask mandate here in California. So that's cool. Jaden doesn't have to wear masks to high school anymore, which is crazy because his freshman year, he was doing the at-home learning his entire freshman year. Sophomore year, he's sophomore year right now. They've had to wear a mask since school started, and then as of Monday, so yesterday, it's been lifted here in California. So I think that's really cool. They can finally see what each other looks like, even though they have Instagram, but it's just like different, you know, when you can finally see somebody's face in person. So that, what else? Oh, but I still have to wear one at work though. I know what people at work at Patagonia look like, but only like one of them knows what I look like. So that's gonna be weird when we all see each other for the first time without our masks. It's gonna be weird. I don't know how long they're gonna keep us wearing them. I guess maybe they're just gonna wait like a little bit longer to see what happens. But I'm still doing that. I'm the fit model for the new line they're coming out with. It's kind of like a co-ed line. So it'll be like, what are they calling it? I can't remember what it's called exactly. Last time I knew it was supposed to launch fall of 2022, but things like that always, like, you know, hit different deadlines, I guess you would say. So I'm not sure if it's still launching fall of 2022, if it got pushed back, I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm doing still. That's going well. I still really like it. Well, I guess gas prices are insane now, so yeah, it cost me like $100 to fill up, and my car's not even big. I drive an Acura, like a little smaller SUV. Insane. I'm just using this. Well, I was gonna use this, but that didn't really show up. I'm just gonna use a little bit of I'll use this. This is a Maybelline Brow Precise. I'm sorry, I feel like whenever I do these videos, I'm all over the place. I'm just gonna use this real quick to clean up the bottom. Maybe I should have done like a test run with this before I sit down, because I'm just like, what? Where is everything? Okay, so January was pretty slow. We had a good Christmas. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. So I actually have one last Vlogmas left that I never posted. I still have the footage. It has like Christmas Eve, Christmas, some cookie decorating. We're opening presents, doing like last minute things. So let me know if you guys still want to see that and I'll post it. It's just gonna be basically like the last week of December, Christmas, all that stuff. So let me know if you guys still want to see that and I'll go ahead and post it still. Other than that, January was pretty slow. Nothing too crazy. February was my birthday. My birthday's on Groundhog's Day. And I turned 35. What? I remember when I was like 17, 18 and I thought 21, 23 was old. So I'm just like losing it over here. But oh my god, 35. Like, can you believe it? I can't. But oh my gosh, I can't. I think I'll be okay, but I think the second I turn like 37, 38, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know. It's weird because like I don't feel that old. Like I feel like I'm still, okay, my mind feels that old, I guess, just with like life experience and stuff like that. But like overall, I feel like, I don't know, like mid-20s, which I guess is good, right? So yeah, I had my birthday. I went to Vegas for a couple days for my birthday with a friend. And Frank stayed and watched the kids so I could kind of like get like a little break. That was my first time I've ever been away from Harley. So it was hard, but I feel like it was a little bit easier because I knew she was home with Frank. You know what I mean? Like if she was left with like a stranger, then I probably would have freaked out, but she was with Frank and she's a daddy's girl. So I was like, okay, she'll be fine, you know? So I went to Vegas. I stayed at the Cosmo. It was fun. It was super like laid back. Nothing too crazy happened. Usually when I go to Vegas, at least one crazy thing happens, but nothing crazy happened this time. So it was really low key. I don't know if this is a good idea for me to use a brush to blend this out. I think I'm gonna have to use a brush and then go back over it with a sponge. But yeah, stayed at the Cosmo. Went a Sunday to a Monday, or sorry to a, I went from Sunday to a Wednesday. So the first night we checked in, we went to the Peppermill for lunch, and that's fun. The Peppermill is like one of my favorite places. So we went there, got like a little drink, got some lunch, breakfast. Then we checked in the hotel. Sorry, we got there too early to check in. So we ate. And then, what did we do? Oh, we walked over to Planet Hollywood and we did a little bit of shopping. And then we got dressed and we went to okay, we were supposed to go to this show called Black Magic, which is basically like Magic Mike, but different, and the show got canceled like last minute, so they let me pick out a different show to go to, and they just like fixed the price, so I paid the same amount of price for whatever show that I would have paid for the Black Magic show, which I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to see that. But I think Frank was relieved that it got canceled. But we ended up going to the show called X Country. It's a topless show at Harrah's, and it was good. I thought it was like, I mean, it was entertaining. Like the topless thing, I don't even really pay attention to, but I like the dances and stuff like that. And like, I've been to the show, if you ever go to Vegas and you want to go to a show, my favorite one is called Fantasy, and that's the Luxor. It's also a topless one, but like I said, like I'm sure the guys going there are paying attention to that, but I went once with a friend and then once with Frank, and it's funny too. Like there's like a little bit of comedy to it, but the dances are really cool, and like the whole overall experience is cool. So yeah, so the X Country one, it was good, but Fantasy is still my favorite, and yeah, that was fun. So we did that, and then we left. What did we do after that? I think that was like our early night, so I think we were in bed by like 12, which is crazy, right, for Vegas? So that was Sunday, and then Monday, you guys, I don't know, I feel like I fried some brain cells when I bleached my hair. See, this is what, okay, I love to put self-tanner on my face, like I said, but when it starts to peel, it kind of looks like crocodile scales on your face, you know what I mean? That I don't like. I'm trying to think, what did we do Monday? I might have to look at my phone. Monday, I think we went shopping. Let me see. Oh, I want to show you guys the outfit that I wore to X Country. I'll insert a picture. It was so cute. I got like the whole thing from Shein too, by the way. I got the whole outfit from Shein. We did like cowgirl type theme because we were going to the show. I was obsessed with my outfit and was super affordable, so we did that. Then we ended up at the Marquee that night. I totally forgot about that. We ended up at the Marquee at the Cosmo after X Country, and that was okay. Like, it was really crowded and it was kind of overwhelming, so they let girls drink till like midnight, so we got a drink, and then we dipped, honestly. So we left, and then the next day we went shopping again. Sorry, I'm just looking through this stuff. So I think Monday night was like our like laid back night, like let's get shitty and just run amok. So that's what we did Monday. We went to the Chandelier Bar there at the Cosmo. It's like one of my favorite places to go. I usually get the verbena drink. So you drink it, I'll be honest, like the drink is not good, but they give you like this little sunflower looking thing you eat, and it makes your mouth like buzz and like tingle and stuff, and then you're supposed to drink the drink with it. Well, I was looking up like secret menu drinks before we left, and I found this one on Sort of Picture. It's really cool. I think it was called the Mad Hatter or something. I honestly can't remember, but it was an Alice in Wonderland drink, and then you dump 2 different things in there, and then it comes with like a pineapple and all that or whatever. It was cool. So we got that. And then, like I said, we just like ran amok. We ended up on Fremont Street. And then we went into the new hotel they put there. I think it's called Circa. It's like an adult only hotel. It was nice. I like Fremont Street, but like I like staying on the Strip better. And if I'm not going to stay on the Strip, I really like Hard Rock. Like, that is one of my other favorite hotels. It's like not, you know, in the middle of the madness. So we did that, and then the next day we went to the Sugar Factory, which is another one of my favorite places. It used to be attached to Fashion Show Mall, but they moved it to the side of Planet Hollywood, and it's like, it has the best view. Like, it is so nice. It's like 3 stories. So we went there, we got like the drinks, you know, with the dry ice that smokes. We got that, and then when we left there, I made reservations for one of the speakeasies at the Cosmo, and that was called Beauty in Essex, which I didn't even know that there were speakeasies in Vegas until I randomly saw one on TikTok last year, and me and Frank went to one at Resorts World for our anniversary, and I was like, whoa! So then I started Googling them, and then I realized that they were everywhere. I've walked past Beauty in Essex in the Cosmos so many times, and I legit thought it was just a jewelry store, but it's not. Like, you walk in a different door, and it's like a little restaurant where you could get drinks and stuff. It's super cool. And then, thanks to TikTok, like TikTok has taught me many things, but also shown me different things too, which is great. They have a dessert wheel, and it looks like a Ferris wheel, and it has like little desserts all in it, so we got that. I wore this like floral pant outfit. It had like a button-up top pants, and I got this cute little green purse with matching heels from Zara. I'll insert a picture too so you guys can see. Got the outfit from Pretty Little Thing, so it was super affordable. So I wore that, and then what did we do after that? We took some pictures. And then that was all for Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, we needed to kill time before I took my friend back to the airport. So we went to this place that was called World's Largest Display of Erotic Art. Okay, museum is not what I thought. Like, I think it's cool that I went because I've always seen it. I've just never been in, but I wouldn't do it again. It was weird. I don't know. It was weird, but like kind of boring, but weird. I don't know. It was odd. Weird. It's Vegas. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but it was weird. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in the shade Bora Bora. Yeah, so we did that. And then we went to, sorry, I have to figure out what I'm doing here. Then we went to Bahama Breeze. You guys, I'm telling you, I fried, either I'm sick or I really did fry some brain cells. We went to Bahama Breeze, which is another one of my favorite places to go. I almost always go every time we're there. It's a restaurant off the Strip, but it's so good. So if you ever go, it's so good. And I always get the, it's like a fried chicken. I don't know exactly what the name of it is called, but it's like a fried chicken, and it sits on like a bed of mashed potatoes and like corn and some kind of sauce. I get the same thing every time I go. I always get that. So that was tasty, and then I took her to the airport, and then I came home. So it was a quick little trip, and it was fun. So yeah, that was nice and relaxing. I went to the M&M factory and I got Harley a little M&M dispenser because mini M&Ms are her favorite. Like, that is her favorite candy, and she loves gummies. So I got her a little M&M dispenser, got Jaden a couple shirts from Forever 21. In Fashion Show Mall, they got rid of Topshop, which I live in California, you know, but I've never seen one out here. I've only seen like a little section of it at Nordstrom's, but I've never seen an actual Topshop store except for in Vegas, and they got rid of it. And I was just like, what? Like, literally one of my favorite places to go, gone. So I was really sad about that because, like I said, it's like my favorite. What should I do now? I guess I should probably put a little bit of powder on. Let's do, I'm trying to use this up. This is from Lancome. It's a translucent loose powder. I'm just gonna lightly pat that in. Just because I don't want my hair to stick to my face, you know? That was fun. Anyways, and then they lifted, there's a mask mandate when we were there. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like whenever you have to wear a mask, I just don't want to get ready. You know, like, I don't want to put on makeup. I don't want to dress cute. I'm just like kind of like meh, you know, like what's the point? They lifted the mask mandate the day after I left. I was like, of course they did. Of course. So now there isn't one there. We're trying to decide if we're going to go for our, we usually go for our wedding anniversary, which is July 7th. So we don't know if we're going to go or not. The other thing I was going to tell you that's a big news is we're probably going to be moving soon. I know I told you guys, it seems like forever ago, that Frank was changing careers. So we might be moving up to Northern California. I think, is it 20 minutes? I think it's 20 minutes outside of Sacramento, called Folsom. So I don't know if we're gonna actually like live in Folsom or we're gonna live in Sacramento. We're gonna go up eventually, just kind of check out the area. But yeah, so we might be relocating. I was thinking I didn't want to move Jaden from his school now because he only has junior and senior left, and I didn't want to have to make him like start over. I feel like this brow looks thicker. I didn't want to make him like start over, and he only has 2 years left. So me and Frank were talking about it. Plus I work down here, you know, and I was like, I don't want to just give up my job and just be like a full-time stay-at-home mom. Oh, my camera shut off. It's not like me to, don't get me wrong, like being stay-at-home mom every now and then is cool, but that's not, I don't want to do that, you know, like it's just not for me. So I didn't want to give up like my one job, you know, that gets me out of the house. So it was really hard for me. And then, but I didn't want to keep Frank away from seeing them either, you know, and like I said, Harley's a daddy's girl, so that would just be a mess. But we were willing to do it just for the 2 years and see if he could transfer back down here. But the more I thought about it, I was just like, I shouldn't do that. Like, I shouldn't, I mean, they're only kids once. I should not do that. Even though Frank could come back like every other weekend. But I was just like, I don't know. I felt like that was me being like a little bit too selfish. So I was like, I'll just go and then see if they have like fit modeling opportunities in San Francisco. That's like a 2-hour drive from where we'd be living. But I mean, it is what it is, you know? So that's the plan. I'm not really sure. As soon as Frank gets the go-ahead on his start date, we'll start looking, but he'll probably go up first, get an apartment, and then we'll come up, you know, and we'll just kind of scope out the area and see what we want to do. The housing market's insane right now. I really don't want to rent another house because I just am tired of wasting money, you know what I mean? I'm going to set my under eyes with this Becca under eye powder, but I also don't want to pay like 3 times the amount for a house. If we ever want to sell it, we're not going to get the value for it, you know what I mean? So that's the one part that I'm like, ugh, you know, like, and two, you know, it's going to be more expensive, like, I don't know. So I really just don't want to do that. But if we can't get into a house because it doesn't make sense, we're going to have to rent, so it is what it is. But I would like to buy a house so that way we're at least like investing money and not just paying off somebody else's house for them again. So I guess we'll see. But hopefully we're up there before the school year starts. I was like panicking for Jane because I had like a hard time in school, not gonna lie, like I hated it. I had like one friend, and when she wasn't there, I would literally freak out. Like, because I would have nobody to eat lunch with, Like, oh my gosh, I just didn't like it. So I was getting like triggered back to my own high school days, and I was like, Jaden, are you sure you're gonna be okay if you have to eat lunch by yourself? He's like, yeah, it's fine. He's like, I don't want to, but he's like, I have my phone so I can just get on it. And I was like, oh, okay, if you're okay with that, surely I'm still gonna stress out about it when he's there, but he seems to be okay with it, so that makes me feel better about it, because I know if I was him, I would have freaked out. So yeah, that's the plan. And then I mean, right now I don't have any desire to live in Northern California for the rest of my life. I've been to San Francisco once and I liked it, but I don't want to live there, you know? So I don't know if this is going to be like a temporary thing, or we're going to get up there and we're going to end up falling in love with it and then wanting to stay. So I guess we'll see, but that will be an adventure, you know? Because like, I've been in SoCal for 10 years in October. So moving up to Northern California is going to be probably like another culture shock, I think. You know, because I mean, coming from Kansas is enough, you know? Kansas alone is a culture shock. But I think I'm just going to do like a little bit of brown in the crease, and like, I don't want to put too much on my eyes because I'm kind of congested and I don't want to like my eyes water and then mess up everything. ColourPop Nude Mood Palette. I'm just gonna mix like the two lightest shades. So yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be happening, but I can vlog it and you guys can come along with me. So I'll make sure to do that. But then what also is too is like how I told you guys how Harley is just like, she's finally getting used to her like daycare, and then we'll have to move her and find her a new daycare, and then she's probably gonna freak out again, and oh gosh. But I mean, people move all the time, that's what I keep telling myself. So we were gonna go back to Kansas for Jaden's spring break, which is next week, but because Frank hasn't gotten his start date yet, I don't want to be out of town and they're like, hey, can you start tomorrow, you know? And then we're 5 states away. So Harley had this like box full of glitter, and I swear the sequin stuff is everywhere. But we decided it probably wouldn't be a good idea to be so far away just in case any of that happens, and you know, we should be close. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I work this Thursday in a couple days. I was supposed to work next week for Jaden's spring break, but it got moved to Thursday, so that works out. So I told Jaden he has some birthday money left over. So I was like, well, let's just go shopping on one of the days, because Frank's current job, he works remote, so he works from home. So I was like, oh, well, Harley goes to daycare on Monday, Tuesday, you know? I was like, how about we just we'll spend the day together, and we'll just go shopping. Monday or Tuesday, we'll get lunch, coffee, whatever, and then Jaden and I can just hang out. I don't even know the last time that me and Jaden actually like hung out. We've been hanging out together at night. Like, he's been watching 90210 with me, the original. He likes it too, which is great. He wouldn't admit it at first, but now he likes it. And so we've been watching a couple episodes a night together, because Harley goes to bed at like 8, and then Jaden goes to bed at like 10:30. So we've been hanging out, getting some mommy and son time together. But yeah, I thought it would be fun for him and I to go out and spend the day together. Harley's at daycare, Frank can work and not have to watch her, you know. But I think that's all we're gonna do. Like, maybe we still have Magic Mountain season passes, so maybe scoot over there one of those days and do that. Because I don't want Jaden to sit at home like his whole spring break. Like, I know living in California, we're already in a vacation state. I just didn't want him to be at home the whole time, you know? Like, when I had spring break, we didn't go anywhere. I didn't even leave the state until... I mean, I went to Missouri to Six Flags once, I think, in like grade school, but I didn't leave the state until I was like 18, 19, actually. I went to California for my high school graduation to Disneyland. But after that, I didn't leave again until I was like in my 20s. So, but for every summer and every spring break, we didn't do anything. And all my friends would always go to all these places and stuff, and they're like, oh, I did this for the summer, and I did this for spring break, and we went to Mexico, and we went to blah, 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 and I'm like, cool, I stayed home, you know? I'm just writing a little bit of this down here. What else is coming up? Oh, and then Frank's birthday's coming up. His is April 13th, so we had my birthday, we had Jaden's birthday, and then we'll have Frank's birthday. He never really wants to do anything, but I almost always, I'm gonna put a little bit of sparkly shade on here. Last year we went to Vegas for Frank's birthday and we stayed at the Bellagio and that was fun. Let's see. Other than that, I don't think we have anything planned. Jaden's last day of school is June 1st, so that's nice. Usually he doesn't get out until like the middle of June, so we'll probably scoot over to Kansas for the summertime because I know everybody wants to see Harley. My aunt and Frank's side of the family is pretty good about FaceTiming her and seeing her on video and talking to her and stuff, so I know she would love to see them in person though because it's just not the same, you know? So I want to take her there. And I'm going to use this for a brow highlight too. I feel like there was something else I was about to tell you guys too and then I had another brain fart. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to use this as an inner corner one. I think that's, oh, we did go to the beach this last weekend, so that was fun. We went on Saturday, it's like 70-ish, so it was like cold in the shade but hot in the sun, you know? That was fun. That is legit like Harley's favorite place in the entire world. I'm gonna use this nude eyeliner from Rimmel in the waterline. So we went to the beach, we just packed a little picnic, stayed for a couple hours. It was fun. I think we're gonna try to go like maybe twice a month, like every other weekend or so, because I mean, if we pack food, we just have to pay for gas. It's basically free. It only costs $1 an hour to park and it gets us out of the house and all that, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So might trade off, maybe do Magic Mountain one weekend, beach next weekend, you know, stuff like that, because I won't go to Magic Mountain in the summertime because the heat, I've said this before, but the heat is like the #1 thing. It's like my arch enemy. I refuse to go to a theme park when it's hot. I cannot deal. So try to go as much as possible before the summertime hits. I feel like I'm basically doing my same makeup routine that I did in my updated makeup routine, but that's only because I haven't been doing my makeup. I'm gonna use this Fergie Wet n Wild blush. We're going extra pink today. I'm usually like a peachy, kind of orangey shade blush type of girl, but ever since I started using like this pink blush, I can't stop. And I feel like it makes me look younger. I know it looks extreme, but as soon as I spray my face, it usually kind of like dies down a little bit. I don't see a point of return after using like pink blush. I don't know, I just think it makes me look younger. I don't know. I might like carve out my cheekbones a little bit. I'm trying to use this Laura Mercier translucent powder. You guys, I literally have had it since it launched. I know, it's disgusting, but I legit have had it since it first came out. I don't know. And I use it all the time. Like the only time I use it is just to carve out my cheeks because I don't like it to set my face, so I think that's why it's taking me forever. I want to try her luminous one. I don't even know what it's called, but I want to try that one, but I don't really like this matte one, to be honest. So I guess we could work on lips. I was digging through my lipstick and I found this guy I thought we could try out. This is the Lust for Blush. I feel like I've used this before. From Maybelline. It looks really pretty. It's kind of like a, mine got all melted, so like the whole sides are all jacked up, but it looks like a really pretty, like, oh yeah, I guess I have used it before because it's used. Pretty kind of like purpley mauvey shade. I don't know. We'll see. So let's do like a brown lip liner. Let's do this Carly Bible El Maquillage. This is Luna. I think I mentioned this to you guys, but I bought this and a couple of the glosses and lipsticks, and I wish I could go back and have bought backups because I don't think you could buy them anymore. Let me think. So we have spring break, we have April, Frank's birthday. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be chilling until we figure out why have I stopped using this. Ooh, that is pretty, especially this brown lip liner. It's giving me like, you guys know how my favorite Kylie shade is the shade Kylie in the liquid lips because the liner is like a brown and then the liquid lipstick's like a pinky shade. I love those two colors together, but wow, I like this. Oh my gosh. I think I need to make a TikTok of this lip combo. I love that. It's like the perfect shade of brown with the lip. I was gonna do a gloss, but I don't even know if I want to now. I like that a lot. Heck yeah. I totally messed up my Cupid's bow. I love that for me. Oh, I was about to be done with my makeup. I didn't even have my mascara yet. This is why I need lip injections in my top lip. Then I wouldn't have to overline it so much. It's crazy. Like, I feel like I was born with like bigger lips, you know, but they're almost too big to the point where they like I didn't grow into them yet. And then it's like I grew into them, I feel like in like high school, you know, but like the older I get, I feel like my bottom lip has stayed about the same size, but the older I get, my top lip is like disappearing. I swear. I don't know. I kind of want to get some on my top lip, but I'm kind of scared at the same time. But I did see that they're doing this Russian lip technique. Have you guys seen it? Amazing. But they're using hyaluronic acid instead of like I don't know anything about lip injections, like filler or I think it's Juvederm or whatever that is that they put in there. But they use hyaluronic acid instead to do this Russian lip technique, and I kind of want to try it. So, I don't know. I want to try it, but I'm also scared at the same time. So, let's use, since I've had lash extensions, my lashes are crap right now. So let's use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's in waterproof. Maybe it'll hold my lashes up, because I know the last time I had them was mid-February, and it takes a while for my lashes to get back to normal again. Been using this lash serum too though. It's called Lashes MD, I think. So I've been using that. I wonder, like I said, I haven't worn mascara because when I was in Vegas I had lash extensions, so I haven't worn mascara in 3 months, I think. So I don't even know what they're looking like under here. Oh yeah, oh, this is what I was afraid of. They're little stubs. Oh my. I mean, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Oh, ow. I feel like I need like to put on some falsies or something. I forgot to tell you guys too, I have an Amazon storefront now. I finally got approved for it. And I mean, who doesn't love Amazon? But I'll link it in my description box. I also think I'm gonna film an Amazon haul here before too long, so I'll talk about it more then. But yeah, so I linked all my favorite things and everything I've bought, and you should check it out if you love Amazon as much as me. I'll put it in my description box and you could see everything that I purchase off of Amazon. I try to only link the stuff that I've bought. Well, I've only linked stuff that I've purchased, but I also only link the stuff that I actually like too. So if I got it and I didn't like it, I'd put it on my storefront. But I found some like activewear that I love. I kind of found somewhat of a dupe for some Lululemon leggings, and they have pockets, which even better, right? And they're like a fourth of the price. I found those. I found this like water jug that I've been drinking out of for like the last week, and I don't like water, so for me to drink water, it's a miracle. But the water jug is like awesome. I love it. So that's linked on my storefront too. You guys, I think I'm gonna have to put on some falsies. I'm gonna put on like a little bit of falsies and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It took me forever to put lashes on. I usually put the lashes underneath my lashes, and this time I was like, I'm gonna put them on top, and I shouldn't have. But I really like this stuff. This is from Kiss, and it's the lash glue liner. I just have clear, but I think they have it in black. So I use that, and then the lashes I have on are Kiss Poise lashes. They're okay. They're not my favorite, but they're okay. Oh, I added some gloss. I was like, oh, this matches the lipstick. So this is the Buxom gloss in the shade Dolly. Oh, looks different to me, but I thought it looks really nice, right? And went ahead and sprayed my face with the Morphe setting spray and then my MAC Fix Plus. I usually spray them both at the same time and then hit it with my mini fan and let them dry together. What else I was gonna tell you? Oh, I forgot to put on highlighter. See what I mean? It's like, you know, when you don't do your makeup for a while and you just forget things. I'm just gonna use this. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Skinny Dip palette. It has like a bronzer and a highlighter. I'm just gonna take the highlighter and use that. And this is an Anastasia brush. I know this bronzer in here, it's like so fair. I can literally only use it when I'm like the palest I've ever been, because it just does not show up. But this highlighter is really pretty. I think this is what happens when you have too much makeup. You forget about things and then you bust them out and you're like, why did I ever stop using that? And then I always like to hit the tops of my apples of my cheeks. And then I started doing like the little indent of my chin and not here, because I feel like when I put highlighter right here, it makes my chin look bigger. And then I'm gonna do my nose. There. I thought something was missing when I was like doing makeup. I was like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? But yeah, so this is my finished makeup look. Thank you guys so much for sitting down and catching up with me. Let me know if there's anything new with you guys in my comments below, and I'll make sure to interact with you guys down there. Also, let me know what videos you guys want to see. Like, I sat down the other day and I made like 2 pages of lists of stuff to do. So I'm definitely going to hit you guys with some hauls because those are my favorite. I hope those are your favorite too. Like, I've been kind of like not buying as much. I've been buying more like hair products actually. But I do have a few hauls. I'm going to film an Ulta haul after this, so you'll see this video before that, but just know that shortly after you see this, there'll be an Ulta haul. So I'm going to do that, and then again, yeah, I missed you guys. It's nice to be back, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.